more devastating blow against the door shakes the foundation of the stone church, of the temple, and now you can hear that these cultists and kobolds are starting to fill in to the church, and then all of a sudden your oil catches fire from the torch. You're lighting it with your tinder, and all of a sudden you can hear some screams, and then this is all happening simultaneously as you work your way outside of the back door.
Excellent. Fantastic.
And I'm going to lead people through up the river away from this temple.
Okay, so as you guys are following the stream, you can actually see that smoke is now starting to billow from the roof and from the door, and now from the back as well. And you can see that the dragonborn type of humanoid is out in front of the church. You can see that kobolds and cultists alike are scattering, and you can actually see several come out that their robes are on fire. The cultists.
Ooh, now can I pick off one of the wee ones?
Well, you guys go ahead and move your barrel where you guys are. Actually, there's a whole string of people that are basically just following the stream around.
Basically, like, Rurak's going to kind of flank him, the row of people. I know it's a big row of people, but he's kind of going to just be kind of going to the north of slightly to the north of where the people are, just to make sure no kobolds kind of break through, or in case anybody, or engage anybody, if anybody decides to kind of try and have a go, he's going to be able to engage them before they get to the kids and the elderly.
Yeah, it seems like most of the attention is being basically put onto the temple itself.
Yeah,
that was actually you guys planned that perfectly. Actually, that was really good. But everybody gets back into the tunnel. All of several more minutes passed. You get all the wounded, all the women, all the children, all of the elderly into the tunnel, and everybody is basically single file all the way to the keep. And just your party is standing outside on the hill now, on the hillside.
Dave, from this point, can we tell if there's any more villagers down there?
Not from what you can see, no. Not from the east. No, you can definitely see the piles of hay that are still kind of kindling a little bit. Several of the rooftops are on fire, but as for it's kind of quieted down a little bit. A lot of the focus is actually on pretty much, like I said, the temple. Rakadon, thank you very much for the donation, man. I do appreciate it, Rakadon.
Well, we saved a lot of lives. It's just one of us stays down here and guards
thank you, man.
this
I appreciate
entrance
it.
while we figure out what to do with the refugees, whether or not they can get into the keep or they're going to have to stay down here.
Yeah, you don't see anyone. Actually, you guys actually get out of view of all of the kobolds and the cultists that are still back at the temple itself. You see nothing. It's just it's pretty quiet right now. This is the quiet it's been all night.
I'm wondering whether come the morning that they're going to find this tunnel. But then I don't want it if it's one of the only escape routes out of the. I don't really want to
Dave,
collapse
how disturbed does the area around it look? You know, how sort of like fresh dug up dirt or.
The tunnel?
Yeah, the tunnel entrance. Tunnel entrance where it leads out into the opening. Is there like a lot of fresh dirt piled around there? Is it obvious there's a tunnel
now
that was
there is.
dug out?
Just 50, 60 people just burrowed their way through there. I mean, it's not like it doesn't look like a cave or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just basically looks like a door has been pretty much unearthed. Where the grass has been disturbed. Because you guys literally had to dig your way out. I mean, it was a really, really thin amount of dirt you had to dig through, but still, I mean, you know.
I think we'll just have to tell Escobert that he's going to have to get maybe some people down here and try and shore this up.
Thank you very much,
Agreed.
Code. Code, I
Not
really
really.
appreciate it.
We're
Thank you
not-
very much.
I'm not here to ditch, so
Very much
Does
appreciated,
anyone
Code. Thank
have
you very much.
kind of like a nature ability to try and obscure our tracks and cover up the
I
hole?
can. Yep. Would that be survival?
I don't have any.
What, to
Proficiency
like
points.
track
Can I-
down or anything like that?
No, to sort of undo all the tracks and unturn grass, or try and make it look the grass look normal again.
Yeah, you guys can give me a combined nature check, basically.
I'm helping.
So give me a. I think nature is intelligence, or
Yep.
is nature? Okay, so
No, it's intelligence.
give me a group intelligence check, and we'll see what the majority. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah. You guys get that thing. You guys take all those pieces of grass and everything. You get it pretty good. And then the dwarf gets in the last bit as he's climbs to
Gets
the
a
smallest
boulder
part.
and
Yeah,
a little boulder and puts it in front of it. Massive.
yeah. You've got it pretty good. You've got it covered up pretty good now. And now you guys are
Hey,
back in the
Dave.
tunnel.
Excellent.
My check was a crit.
I saw
I
that.
want to give someone a high five for that. That was awesome.
Man, you're
Does that count?
And what does a natural 20 usually mean?
Oh yeah, XP for the chat.
Yeah, means everybody gets 5.
Everybody gets 5 XP.
You're welcome, chat.
Love
You
it.
almost didn't get any last night.
No, there was only one last night, and actually I had to give it to everyone tonight. Morpheus,
Cool.
thank you
Okay,
very
so
much
we
for the
head back-
follow.
And back to.
Are we all back with
Escobert.
Escobar up in the keep?
Yes, everybody is back up into the keep. All of the surviving villagers are now back up into the keep.
We should ask Escobar if he's had any luck breaking the prisoner.
He has divulged some information. He says, unfortunately, the prisoner didn't survive too long, but we did get enough information out of him.
This time, cannot blame me.
It happens.
We
So-
saved like 50 people though.
Oh,
right?
he Night Hill is ecstatic. I mean, he is almost in tears to see the villagers. You can tell that the villagers and the people of Greenest really appreciate Greenhill, and in return, Greenhill appreciates them because he is ecstatic that he sees all of these survivors coming back, and he literally gets down on one knee and thanks all of you for helping get these villagers back, his family, his friends, and he calls everyone his family and friends. So as you guys are talking to Greenhill, Escobert and Greenhill they want you to come back into the the fortified position within the keep itself, and pretty much this is what happened. All of these cultists and kobolds are pretty much working for the cult of the dragon and for someone called the Dragon Lady. And the name of this Dragon Lady is Rezmir, Rezmir. The main reason why they are here tonight, just like what Escobert and Greenhill told you, that they've been doing a lot of these nighttime raids, is pretty much for loot. Now, the reason why that they're looting this is because of basically they're wanting to pay tribute to the dragon. They've also had some hired mercenaries as well, the guards that have been helping them, but they Greenhill found out that they really carry no loyalty to the Cult of the Dragon. Now, you also heard that the Cult of the Dragon, that they have a camp, and that there are rumors that the actual cultist that was held prisoner let Greenhill know, and actually Escobert as well, that there are some dragon eggs that are probably where they're back at the base of operation that they're using. And it's pretty much they're just collecting a lot of. They've actually amassed a massive amount of wealth, and it's pretty much just to pay tribute to the dragon.
Oh,
Dave,
really?
I also relayed the information about seeing the Dragonborn and his name being Dragon Claw.
And then one last thing. This is what Greenhill tells you, that the last thing that the cultist said before slipping into an unconscious state was, "This is all to usher in the reign of the Queen of Dragons." And that is all that is all
Dave,
Greenhill knows.
My eyes get big as I realize what they're talking about. Realizing it.
You know
Queen
what
of
they're
the
talking
Dragons?
about?
What
Yeah,
are you talking
Queen.
about?
There's only one Queen of the Dragons. Tiamat.
I should make you do a history check for that.
Well, I'm a Dragonborn.
No, you are.
I would
I
know
think his
there's only
backstory is
one.
pretty tied to it.
There is
that's
only
true.
one
It's in his green
Queen
blood.
of the Dragon.
Can I do a history check for that, Dave?
You can do a check. Sure, you can do a history check.
Yeah.
Morpheus, thank you very much for the
This may
follow.
tie in with something, so
Sloppy Swans, thank you very much for the follow. Claw Frank, thank you for the follow.
D20.
And thank
I'm
you
still
all
trying
for
to
the
decide if my character knows
donations
enough
as
to
well.
be visually shaken or not
Truly
by this
appreciate it.
proclamation.
Yeah, and he looked a little
Oh,
disturbed.
it's a crit miss. That's where you want to roll the crit miss.
So the crit miss is where we take 5 points from all the viewers, right? Isn't that how it works?
So do I turn around and go, duh, dragon? Huh?
That is
Are
too
you
good.
a dragon?
Okay, it means nothing to me, so.
And I kind of say this as a whisper.
You've heard the name before in like
Shut.
Tales and all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
Legends. Simply legends.
Tales, legends, old wise tales. Oh yeah.
I don't think Misty believes it.
I kind of look to her and say, Dragonborn is an unblessed dragon, unblessed by either Tiamat or Bahamut. And you have such an example in front of you. And you saw an example earlier when a dragon attacked us. There is a Tiamat.
Oh, I didn't voice my concern. I'm very quietly standing off to the side.
Okay.
I'm not gonna jump on either boat like, oh my god, we're all gonna die, or that jazz.
That
I'm
guy
gonna be
on
like,
South Park pulling
not
his hair out,
convinced.
running around in circles. Oh! That was great.
The sky is not falling as far as Misty's concerned. Now the treasure, on the other hand.
All right, so as you guys are talking, all of a sudden, a massive explosion happens, and the keep rumbles, and as you're in the stockade and you're here where the dead cultist is pretty much in the cage where the Kodojo ran the first cultist to his death. Actually, a lot of dust comes down from the ceiling. Several weapons fall off of racks in the actual stockade itself, and then all of a sudden you hear several bells start to ring, sort of like a dinner bell, but a lot louder. And then all of a sudden you hear the word dragon, and the dragon is back. And you hear several of the guards calling down to Nighthill and Escabert, saying that the dragon is back and has just hurled a huge boulder into the keep. And that was what the massive explosion was for. So you guys get back out. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are going to do, but Greenhill and Escabert, they immediately run out of the stockade, run back down the ramp, and now they're in the courtyard. That's the way that they're heading.
Yeah, we'll follow.
Yep.
Okay. So
Misty says, "Aren't you glad we brought back people for the safe keep?"
it's about midnight as well. So it's now about midnight. As you guys emerge from the stockade, you can see that the dragon. Is just starting to ascend up into the air, and you can see that there is there's not a hole in the side of the keep wall, but there is a massive. Whoa! Nice! Holy crap! That was an explosion. Holy crap! So, but the wall is heavily damaged, and the dragon swoops around, and it looks like the dragon is coming around for a pass. And you can see that there are multiple ballistas up on top of the ramparts as well. There's probably there's 12 total ballists, and there's 3 on each side on each wall. Now there are men manning these as well. And Greenhill says, if anyone has experience in using these ballists, please feel free to join in. And you can see that the guards, they're all working together in unison, firing at this dragon. They're trying to fend and ward off of this dragon. It doesn't seem like they're not affected by the frightful presence anymore of this dragon, because they've basically seen it all night now, on and off. So, but. You guys can RP this out. Rickadon,
Dave,
man,
do I
thank you
have
very
any
much
experience
again,
since I was in the military with ballistas?
You do. Yeah, you can definitely use them.
Okay, then I'm going to rush up and take control of a ballista.
Okay. Rickadon, thank you very much.
Can
I appreciate it.
Can I help
really do.
Kadojo possibly by, I don't know, loading the bolts up?
Yeah, everyone can help out. There's all kinds of things that we can do, and I actually have like a little mini skill challenge that I would like to do. Even though skill challenges are really not in 5th edition, I would like to actually incorporate just a small one. So
Hey,
yes,
if it gives us a better chance of taking this dragon down, then fine.
nice, Rickadon.
I'll take
Thanks,
a
man. I appreciate
dexterous
it.
job, not a strengthy job.
Okay, so as the dragon does come down, it does attack. It does do a breath attack, and it covers one side of the wall. A lot of soldiers fall, a lot of soldiers go down, but several more run up the ramparts, and it looks like they're starting to man that ballista again. Now the ballista that there's several ballistas that are actually free. There's one straight out on the west wall, where you guys actually fended off the first invasion, and then there's also one on the north wall. And the dragon just came down and basically hit the east wall, and now the dragon is ascending back up. So I'm going to draw a little keep real quick. Hopefully I draw this thing okay.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Thanks.
Do I get advantage on my roll?
Usually brown nosing doesn't count like that.
Oh, okay, well, now you know.
I love it. I'm just
It
kidding.
was critical brown nosing.
Jesus, look at
Nice
that.
straight line there. Awesome. It's just natural. It's the natural. Whoa.
Draw a straight line. Have another one, bud. Okay, so you guys are basically right here, where the X is. That's basically where you guys came out. Now on this wall right here, this is pretty much the door. Up on the top rampart on this wall, there's a ballista here, and there's also a ballista here on the north wall. The dragon itself, which I'm going to pull out a dragon token.
Yeah, dragon token. Sweet.
Actually, I need to go to my folder real quick. I need to pull one out. I don't have a blue dragon in my monsters yet. So just 1 second. You guys can go ahead and RP this out while I'm getting it out if you want to.
So we've got 3 ballistas?
No,
Yeah, 2 ballistas.
Yeah, the first hex is where you guys at the circle. That's where you guys are actually at. So.
Oh, okay. So 2 ballistas.
Dave, would I have any kind of an idea about how these work as well, or would I'd have possibly seen them but not actually used them before?
With a group effort and with Silverclaw's training, yes, you all would definitely be able to make that thing fire.
Dave, can I use prestidigitation to light up our target to make it easier to hit?
The dragon itself.
Yeah, kind of paint a target on it.
So what does prestidigitation actually do? Prestidigitation, isn't there a range on it or anything like that? You'll have to.
Yeah, never mind. 10 feet.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was too much.
I don't think you want to be getting that close.
Is it going to take all 5 of us to run that one ballista?
It definitely will.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good question. How can I help? So we can get over to the ballista with little difficulty, I assume, just going along the normal means.
Yes, absolutely you can. Oh no.
What?
I didn't have the select move targeted, and I drew like this massive frickin' line.
Well, that could be the flight path.
So the dragon is over in this area here. And I'm going to break out a barrel for you guys as well.
Looks like we're going to have to be the traveling barrels.
I like this barrel. It's almost like a companion cube.
It is. Alright, so you guys have full reign of moving the barrel. And the dragon just attacked this wall over here. Oh boy. This wall here. There's several guards that have actually fell the 20 feet from the rampart. Several other guards are going over to tend to him, but it doesn't look too good for those guards anyway. So the dragon's path is pretty much looks like it's flying in this type of a pattern around the keep itself, but not with. I mean, it's literally flying a lot further out. You know,
yeah.
It's kind of just biding his time, and then he's moving back in for other passes.
Sort of probing.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do?
Make a
are at
straight
the,
run
at
for
the
the
door.
ballista. Is that the ballista, or is it the one off to the left?
Yeah, there's a ballista up to the right. Oh, I'm sorry, up to the top, and also the one on the left-hand side. This is also a ballista.
Okay,
as well.
I'll run to the one on the left then.
Well, no, Dave said it's going to take all 5 of
Oh,
us to
it's-
run one
Well,
ballista.
Yeah, it probably would.
Okay, cool.
Because pretty much
No
Kadoja
worries.
is the only one, because of his background, that would have any kind of training in something like
Cool.
this.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
so,
well, I will basically. Is this thing loaded already, or
no, it's definitely not loaded. But Kadoja,
Right.
this is something that you've seen in your past. I mean, there are a pile of giant the ballista ammunition, the wooden pylons or pikes, whatever you want to call them, that you put into the ballista. So.
Okay.
Okay, so Dave would get up there, and I guess I tell everybody what to do to get this ballista ready and ready to shoot the
Somebody
dragon?
needs to crank it back, and somebody needs to load the bolt on.
The
Yeah.
guy's crank and the rogue and the mage will load.
Cool.
All right, so I want. There's pretty much it's going to be like a group effort, and what we're going to do is this. It's basically going to involve like dex, strength, and that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not a lot of other things that are going to be involved with this. So I want everybody to roll once, and the way that we're going to do this is sort of like a group check as well. So the majority will actually get it's either going to be successful or not successful. Now I would take it, Kadojo, you're probably going to be the one that's going to be aiming this thing towards a dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to need to do the dex check because you're actually doing the maneuvering of the bolts and the aiming and everything. I need pretty much. I'm going to need 2 strengths and 3 dexes is what I'm going to need. So you guys can figure that out real quick. You guys can make your rolls, and we'll see how the dice actually handle this.
I will probably want to do a dex roll because my dex is the higher.
So the dragon
I have
is starting to work
5
its way
dex and a
around.
strength.
Strength for me.
I have strength. So
I
that,
have that.
But you're having a dex, so one of you 3 is going to have to do a strength check. Because you're having to do it.
well, no, I have strength, so I'd probably be doing the strength check.
No, I thought Dave said because you were having to aim it, you were going to need to use dex.
Yeah, you have to use dex because you're the one that's actually shooting it.
Okay.
One of you other guys is going to have to do a strength check with me.
Does anyone
strength
have
is
any
0.
bonus?
If you,
I got strength 0 as well.
I would say the barbarian should do it. Should go with the strength.
but I need one other person to help me.
Storm,
Storm,
what are
what's
your
your
bonuses?
strength?
Dexterity is my better one out of strength.
But what are they both?
Hold on a sec. Strength is 0. Dex is 2. Dex is 2. With the mod.
So the dragon swoops around and attacks the ballista, the wall that was on the west, decimating one of the ballistas, and several more guards fall to their death from the top of the ramparts.
You didn't
The
tell us this was an active battle combat system.
Well, you guys are figuring this out as the dragon is flying around, so
Okay, I just start pointing to the barbarian. You and the
A crank.
bard. You
I
and the
just rolled
bard.
19 for
that's
my
how you
check
speed
there,
things up,
Dave.
guys. That's how you speed things up. All right.
Fine,
Yeah,
I'll crank with
one
the
success.
barb.
Do any modifiers play an effect, Dave? Or is it just a
Yes.
flat d20?
No,
Ability
you-
mods.
Yeah, you do your mods, strength or dex, whatever you're rolling, of course. If you have athletics or acrobatics, you can add those in as well.